Hey, what's going on, you guys? I am so excited for today. So today we're going to be doing a full walkthrough of my brand new 2021 F150. So I'm going to do a walk around on the outside, on the inside. I'm going to show you some of the options. We're going to go over the window sticker. It's going to be really fun. So buckle up. Let's get some coffee. Let's get on. Let's roll. So I'm driving right now. I'm trying to find somewhere relatively quiet where I was filming the other day on the intro to the vehicle video. When I was editing it, I heard background noise. So I'm looking for somewhere a little bit more quiet today. I don't know if you can appreciate how quiet it is in the cabin right now. It's an incredible truck. It handles great. It's quiet. It's really composed. So I'm going to start by just kind of walking around the truck. I'm going to point out all of the different things that it has outside. Then we're going to hop into the interior, and then I'll give a little bit more of a description of how it feels to ride and sort of my impressions. So I believe it's Oxford white. It's some kind of white. It's a flat white. It's not the special upgraded one. It's an XLT trim. So that comes with certain things, and then it's a 302A package with the Sport Appearance package. So the Sport Appearance package, and I believe the 302A, comes with LED headlights. It also has LED daytime running lights, as well as down here, and they look sick, especially at night. They look really cool in the daytime, but at nighttime, it's like the coolest thing. Honestly, one of my favorite things about the exterior of the truck. You also get painted front bumpers, which I think looks really cool, and I believe this is the regular XLT grill, but I could be wrong about that, so let me know if I'm wrong, if this is actually something special with the Sport Appearance package, but I believe that's just kind of what it comes with. It also comes with the 18-inch wheels, so you can upgrade the wheels to 20-inch. They look a little bit different, but these are the 18-inch wheels that come standard with the Sport Appearance package. It also comes with a black running board, and these are actually nice running boards for reference. You know, I'm a size 12 shoe, but basically it works perfectly. I really like it. It's a good size. I'm not a huge fan of the tube ones, so those are awesome. I believe the Sport Appearance package comes with the body color door handles, which is awesome. However, it does not come with painted mirror caps, which frankly, those get so covered in bugs anyways that I'm kind of all about it. I like it a lot. The chrome exhaust tip, I believe that is also part of the Sport Appearance package. And then you get this awesome sport sticker, which obviously I'm kind of joking, but some people don't like it. I think it looks cool. Then you also get the body colored bumpers back here. And oh, the sun's starting to come out. It's just a good looking truck in its stock form. I believe the 302A package comes with the buttons to get in here. I forget what that's called. It also has smart key access, so you can basically just touch that. The door's locked. You probably heard that. You put your hand in the door and it unlocks. It unlocks all four, or locks all four, which is cool. It also has what they call like zone lighting. So these are LEDs. There's LEDs in the front. Like I said, headlights, fog lights, and the daytime running, those are all LEDs. And then the bed is LEDs. So it's really cool. At nighttime when I walk up to it, all the lights actually turn on. It's kind of like a welcome light. Now, as far as the tailgate goes, this is kind of cool. I'm not sure if this is an XLT option or if this is part of the 302A. So on the key fob, you can see right there, there's a trunk button. You click that twice, and it actually releases the tailgate, which is super awesome. It does have these things. I will never be chopping wood, but you can do a C-clamp, one on each side. It has tie-down straps, which double as a beer bottle opener or any kind of beverage bottle opener, which is sort of cool. It does have the Pro Power, so it's got a 110 household plug back here in the bed, which is pretty awesome. More tie-downs. This is really neat too. So if you press this button, it actually turns on this light, those two lights, and this light, and at nighttime, I mean, it just illuminates the whole bed. Really cool option that, again, I believe is part of either the 302A or the Sport Appearance package. Now, it does not go back up, so it releases, but at least on my model, it does not go back up. This I thought was also sort of neat. It's a capless gas tank. so there's no cap for that. Also, the rear window does open, which is kind of cool. And then also you'll see blind spot monitoring right there, which is actually really good and really effective. All right, we're gonna hop into the inside of the truck now. Maybe I'll kind of look at the door panels real quick. So this is kind of neat. This is actually a map of Detroit, and the dealership said they didn't know what it was. He's like, oh, I think it's like a cool design, but every YouTube video that I've seen with like people, you know, the experts talking about it, that's what they say. The door handles in there, which is kind of cool. Unlock, lock, mirror controls, window switches, a really deep extra pocket in here. I got some sanitizer because the times we're in, you know, 2 cup holders. The base door speakers are really good too. This is actually something that I saw in a forum, the sound screen windshield, which I guess is like a really nice option and as far as sound goes. So that's something that, yeah, it's a really quiet truck, so you know, I guess that's an option. This particular one, it does have cloth. I believe part of the sport appearance package is the sport cloth, but I was looking at an XL with the STX package, so I know that had sport cloth. Maybe different here. It has power seats, which are awesome. A lumbar. These seats are really comfortable. This, super cool, a little Easter egg of an American flag. Gotta love America. The vents, so these feel really solid. It's chunky, it's got a lot of grip. I'm actually a big fan of this. No automatic windshield wipers, which I thought was interesting. So this kind of turns it on and off. You press this button for the fluid. This would be, I believe, high beam. And then obviously turn signals, which is very cool. This is actually a tailgate release. These turn on, I believe, the zone lighting when the truck is not driving. I'll double check on that and correct me if I'm wrong. These help for illuminating the dash, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but basically turning up the brightness. You have your regular headlights on, fog lights, automatic headlights and high beams, which is awesome. You click that for fog lights, and I believe maybe that's just for fog lights. Not really sure. And then that would be for your bed light. You have an electric parking brake. So I pull that forward towards me. That would engage the brake. You push it down and it releases the brake. This is an option that I haven't used it. I don't know that I would have like selected it, but it came with a truck. So it's a power adjusting pedals, which you can kind of see. It moves slow, but I guess if you're really short or have long or short legs for whatever reason, yeah, you could do that instead of moving your seat. Looks like this is a latch for the hood. You have an extra little pocket down here for storage. Let's go to the back real quick before we actually turn this thing on. So back here, kind of the same thing. This is actually really cool. So another map of Detroit. And I did mention this is soft. It's same on the front. It's soft. This is very soft. I'm not sure if it's real leather or fake leather, but it looks nice and feels really good. Handle in the same place. Can't control locks back here, but you can control a window. But yeah, having this holder for a bottle is great. Again, extra storage here, ton of it down there. Really big back seat. I really appreciate how big it is back here. You can flip the seat up. There's a little storage space here, which is really cool. I like that. I was playing with the idea of maybe I'll add a subwoofer. So stay tuned and let me know if you have any recommendations. But I thought maybe a subwoofer down there, maybe some extra sound deadening throughout the cabin and some new speakers would be pretty cool. You got some mat pockets in the driver and passenger. This came with just a regular carpeted mats, which they're nice. I may end up doing something else, but again, I'm not really hopping in the mud back here. So then to put this back, you just pull it down, lay the seat flat. I believe there's a latch back here. I haven't done it yet, but I believe this folds down this way too. Again, I just haven't tried it. There is no middle arm rest right here, which is interesting. Let me close the door for the light. So yeah, I definitely am a guy that likes to sort of lean my arm. I mean, I'm never sitting in the back seat, but thought that was interesting. You'd think on a higher trimmed XLT it would come with that, but I'm assuming it would just take a higher trim. I'll show you this when I'm up front, but this window slides. That door is the same thing. this lifts up, but then you have the power inverter. So I believe that's for the Pro Power. So kind of cool. It's there. And I believe that just basically powers the plugs. Down here, you have a regular sort of a outlet for the car stuff. You have a USB-C, USB-A port, and then the really cool household plug. You can also see the ambient lighting. It's like blue, very cool. Two really nice cup holders. They have these, so you can go huge cup or you can go regular small cup. Sometimes I even put my phone up here or back here when I'm sitting in the front because it sits so nice, but great place for a phone or whatever else you may want. So, okay, now let's hop over to the, let's do a circle here. We'll go through here. Hop in the passenger seat. So same type of deal, same setup, just except you have a little pocket here and it's only your window switch and locks. You can't control the other ones. Storage, it's all great. Same thing, so fully power, lumbar, everything. Says Ford, it's great. America, love it. So let's hop into the passenger seat real quick. You have the same storage right there. You have two cup holders, which same thing. They can hold big drinks, they can hold small drinks. This is really cool. So this is actually designed, and it's only there so you can take it out, but you can't actually move it to that side, which is unfortunate because I would prefer having it over there. But this basically, you pop your phone in it, and it has this cutout to where you can actually run a power cord either there. I prefer to do the one in here because it's not connected to the head unit, so it charges faster. You could also do a fast charging plug wall outlet if you wanted to do it there, or regular 12 volt. So very cool. Little storage here. Sometimes I'll put my phone sideways in there. Same with this spot. This is actually pretty big. I've put water bottles in that when I'm driving plenty of times, and it works great. Up here you have traction control, you have your hazard button, you have your rear view camera when you're not backing up, because obviously it turns on, and then your auto start stop, which I'm definitely going to be trying to reprogram so that it automatically engages, because it's always on and I have to turn it off every single time I get in the car, which is frustrating. In here, I believe that's the valet key. In fact, I know it is, so it can actually lock this when it's closed. So you can close it. It does have a little place for the cable. But you can actually lock the glove box, which is great. Take the key with you, put your valuables if you're having your truck valeted. And yeah, they can have your key to the truck without actually being able to do anything. This moves. It's got a latch on each side, so I believe you can put like files in there if you're the kind of person that wants files. Really deep. I mean, I'm up to the elbow in this thing. And again, I have my power cord plugged in right there. Let me zoom in. And that's because it's not connected. So those blue ones up there, they light up blue when the truck is on. Those are connected. So if you didn't have wireless CarPlay, which my phone, has that option. If you didn't have that, you could plug it into there directly and it'd be cable. Because it does that, it's transferring data. It doesn't charge as fast. So I prefer to put it down there, and it charges way, way faster. I've noticed a huge difference. And then, yeah, you got this cool little tray that I don't really use for a whole lot now, but it's there. Going over here, you got this cool button. So you press this. This actually opens the top glove box. We just had to take our dog to the vet, so we got some dog stuff in there. But yeah, pretty cool, useful. Obviously in my case for my wife to just sort of stash stuff when she's rolling with me. Nice vents again, regular glove box. We'll go over this window sticker in a little bit. This looks like a setup manual, owner's manual. Haven't even opened that yet. All right, now let's hop into the driver's seat. All right, guys, where all the fun is, all the magic, the driver's seat. Let's hop in. So this is interesting. So I feel like Doug DeMuro. So, okay, blue Ford F-150 right there. Now let's go ahead and start the truck. So built Ford Tough, that's pretty cool. Over here, I think maybe it was in reverse. Yeah, then it's gray. So it's blue right there. It's gray over here, and then it's actually a white truck. So kind of weird, not a big deal, but I thought that was interesting. And just for reference, look how freaking clear this screen is. It does have trajectory lines, So as you move your wheel, it does show you where you're going. It works very well. It has extremely, as I say, it's extremely accurate. The sensors are kind of being weird, but it really is. When you're in real world, when you're backing up and trying to use this thing, it's great. This, I believe, is just like parking. Yeah, auto park brake ready. And I do use the auto brake. So this was kind of cool. So let's go neutral. This is a weird thing. I don't know if anyone else does this. So whenever I park my car, I put it in neutral, engage the parking brake, and then I put it in park. I think it's from when I used to drive manual cars. So then you can go here when you're driving, you press that button, it puts you in manual mode. So let me kind of show you actually what that looks like, because it's kind of cool. So you have to be in drive, you press manual, then what that does, let me zoom in, it shows you M1, and basically you can shift up pressing this button. Now I think because I'm parked, or I'm not moving, it's not going to do that, but you can shift down. And then if you take it out of that mode, it goes here. And what's interesting is when you're in a regular drive mode and I press these buttons, so I can press that, if I press it down a couple times, it actually will just basically lock out your upper gears, which is sort of interesting. So back to park, press this button, it folds down. So the joke is that, your girlfriend or wife isn't going to have to, hurt her ribs. I'll just leave it at that. I know, a little off color, but it's funny. Then you have your drive modes here, which is really cool. So you got your normal mode, you got slippery mode, there's trail mode, over here to tow haul, eco, and sport, which is awesome. You'll notice too at the top, oh, maybe not. I was gonna say you lose some of the gauges, but I think it's just because the graphic. So the graphic goes away, boom. You'll see right now, I just filled up recently, so it says 17.6. I've been averaging about 21. I'll have a separate video with that though. You can see the auto start stop is engaged, so that's not gonna happen. And then yeah, you can see, so I bought this truck. When I took the test drive, it did 7 miles. After the test drive loop, it had 14. So I'm assuming that I was the first test drive, even though that's the exact same amount of miles. They usually don't show up at the dealership with 0. So yeah, I'm assuming I was the first one. But either way, when I bought it and drove off the lot owning the truck, it had 14 miles. So I've put a couple hundred miles on it. It's been a few weeks. Anyways, going up here, we have dual zone climate control. So I can do that low. If I adjust it from here, it looks like they're in sync. But if you're in the passenger seat and you're like, Ryan, it's way too cold, you can actually turn it hot, and over there it stays the same. And then if you click it, they sync up, which is awesome. If you want to turn it off, you just click that button, turn it back on. You flip that. So that's all like physical controls, which is awesome. So you can do that. It does have heated seats on both sides. So 3 levels, which is awesome when it gets cold. In California, we experience, well, I should say in Northern California, we experience all 4 seasons. So it gets very cold, it gets very hot, it gets windy. We see it all up here, which is pretty cool. This controls the direction of the air. So either defroster, forward ventilation, or down by your feet. Auto, I believe, just gets you, it just blows as hard as it needs to get to that temperature. Recirculate, max AC. This is for volume, settings, tuning. This turns your screen off. Well, it goes, I think, to clock, and then off, and then back on. Play, track, tune, which is really cool. This does have Apple CarPlay, which is awesome. I'm using my phone, so I turn that off for the time being, but it's an awesome feature that makes the car so great. You can see the temperature outside, the time. You can see, you can actually, the radio, and you can change that. So there's your zone lighting, eco behavior, fuel economy, all that kind of cool stuff. Different trips. Very cool. Really, really enjoy this truck. Now let's go up here. We're almost done. Got your microphone for your Bluetooth. You have your vanity mirror with no light. So no light turns on there, but these are all LED. So you can turn on this one, that one. There's lights in the back. It's really great. Oh yeah, so this is actually what controls the back window. So you can stop it, you can make it go all the way. It's electric, which is really cool. Really like that feature. And then a sunglass holder, which honestly is huge. I have had cars, particularly BMWs, that do not have that, and it drives me crazy. This is auto dimming. This has it too. But this is auto dimming, which is awesome. So if you're driving at night and someone's blinding you with their high beams, it dims it out and makes it way more manageable. And so what you've all been waiting for, I know you've been waiting for this. This is what everyone in these videos wants to see. They say, well, show us a sticker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of talk about it, and then I'll put screenshots of what's actually going on the sticker for you to see. It's a 4x2 Super Crew, so it's a crew cab, 2-wheel drive. It's got the 2.7 liter Ecoboost 10-speed transmission. This, I believe, is just the standard options that it comes with. Then you got the 302A package. So it's a $5,700 option. It's the XLT series. It's got the electronic auto temperature control, Sirius XM, Sync 4, which is awesome. The LED side mirror spotlights, remote start system, and then LED box lighting. The Ecoboost, the 2.7's a $1,200 option. Comes with a 18-inch 265/60 all-season tires, 355 ratio. Okay, so it looks like the power sliding rear window was an option. Looks like the onboard 400-watt outlet. Looks like it's part of the package because there's no price next to it. It's got a trailer hitch, manual folding mirrors with power glass. The adjustable pedals was an option, so that was $170. And then the no-brainer, in my opinion, $300 XLT Sport Appearance package that comes with the 18-inch wheels. To me, that's like a no-brainer. Everybody should get that option. You see the base price. You see the total options. You see destination. Then I guess there's like a discount for not having chrome, which seems interesting. And then here's our fuel economy. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It was fun for me to show off the truck. I love this truck. If you have any questions, let me know what they are. I would love to answer them, talk about it. Let me know what you think about the truck, and if you have any recommendations of things I should do. I'm gonna make a whole other video talking about the things that I'm sort of planning, but I'm totally open to other ideas, and I'd love to get your guys' feedback. So yeah, thanks so much. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos about the F-150 and watch the build as I go on and I make this thing look sick. Like the video, drop a comment, do all that cool stuff, increase engagement. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and I would appreciate it a lot. I'm just doing these videos for fun. We can spread the love and make a little community out of it. That would be even better. So thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.